Let us look at, I said, members who have made us proud, sons, leaders, but sons of India. First, we looked at the great man Jamshedji Tata, right? And vision. Now let us look at first E. We look at one more son of India. India का एक और बेटा जिसने गर्व का एहसास, फख्र का एहसास, नाज का एहसास दिया इंडिया को. Great day in the history of India, 16th of December 1971. We all know the birth of a new country. Which one, sir? Absolutely right. Indeed, a knowledgeable audience in front of me. I began by saying the city of intelligence. I am honored to stand in front of this august audience. The birth of a new country, Bangladesh. Biggest martial victory in the last 500 years. 500 साल की सबसे बड़ी जंगी जीत दर्ज की किसने? इंडिया ने. And who was the architect of this great victory? Okay, politically, yes, she was the leader, but who was the man who led the armed forces? Absolutely right. And here we are. This is the great man, great son of India, great leader, Field Marshal Sam Manekshaw. This is the biography of this great man, which says soldiering with dignity. We will not go into details, but we know tension was high between West Pakistan and East Pakistan. Pakistan unleashed the army on the hapless population of East Pakistan. Operation Searchlight, तारीख क्या? 22 March 1971. An army of Pakistan unleashed on the hopeless, hapless, helpless people of East Pakistan. Result was refugees started running into India. Refugee problem, trickle became a stream, stream became a rivulet, rivulet became a river, river became a deluge, deluge threatening to become a tsunami. 8th of July 1971, there were 1 lakh refugees coming into India. And Commander-in-Chief, Pakistani Armed Forces, General Niazi, the man who's signing the document of surrender, was sitting in his office in Dhaka. A reporter of the Time magazine walked up to me and he said, General Niazi, why don't you control your army? Why don't you hold your army? He said, why? There could be war. War with whom? War with India, of course. And his answer, in the last 1,000 years, India hasn't won a single war and we haven't lost a single war. Are you sure, General Niazi? Said the reporter. Yes, don't you know, 1 Pakistani soldier is equivalent to 10 Indian soldiers. Vain, pompous, bombastic, arrogant answer, ghamand, garur, magrur kisam ka jawab. All there in the military archives of the world. It is there. And it was published in the newspapers across the world. India read it. Nobody liked it. No, we don't like to hear such things. Everybody was angry. The Prime Minister was angry. Says Field Marshal Manekshaw in his biography, I was summoned by the Prime Minister. She threw the newspapers in front of me on the 9th of July 1971. And she said, Sam, get into East Pakistan now and teach Niazi a lesson. And Sam Manekshaw's answer, he says, was something different. Was what? Not what she was expecting. Madam, we are sure to be defeated if we get into East Pakistan now. She was stunned, shocked, appalled. Dang, Hairan, Hakki Bakki, Bhaun Chakki. About her, they say she was so strong. She was called, the Prime Minister, Mrs. Gandhi, she was called the only man in the Indian cabinet. She was so strong at that time. She never took no for an answer. And Sam Manekshaw says, she started looking at me. It looked as if she is spewing fire from her eyes. And he says, I felt the feet is slipping from below, the ground is slipping from below my feet. But he says, I looked back at her and I returned her fire with my fire. I looked back and I said, Madam, there are 3 reasons. Number 1, I need more time for preparation. Jitna time zyada taiyari utni behtar. Number 2, it is raining torrentially in East Pakistan. There is no land, it is only marsh. Let the monsoons get over. Reason number 3, let the winter set in. If the Himalayas are snow-capped, it is difficult for the Pakistanis to get support. And he says, I supported my answer. I authenticated my answer. I validated my answer. Power of my conviction in my belief was speaking. And he says it became a staring match, but she blinked. She blinked and I had my way. I had my way and we did not attack Pakistan. We didn't go into East Pakistan. Tension rose. 3rd of December 1971, Pakistan launched Operation Genghis Khan. War. 6 airports in India were bombed in a span of 1 hour. Agra, Avantipur, Ambala, Srinagar, Jodhpur and Jaisalmer, and 3rd December, 8:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time war. And within 13 days, we saw the result, the greatest military victory. We took 93,008 POWs, prisoners of war, size of the Pakistani army, 2.2 lakhs. POWs we took 93,008, 40% of the army was captured by us. Great victory. And the architect, Sam Manekshaw, who has made us proud. And the reason, we say leadership, great leadership, inspiring leadership. And the reason is simple. It is the power of his conviction. And what is power? Power is nothing but energy. A leader must have vision. Number one, we said. Second, leaders' belief in that vision should be unflinching. It should be unwavering. There could be pressure. And Sam Manekshaw says, I felt as if the ground is slipping from below my feet. But he says, I did not flinch. The power of conviction was there. So when we talk of energy, friends, we say the energy or the power of conviction, number one. Second, nobody likes a dull leader. A leader has got to exude, effuse, emanate. He should be a fountainhead of energy. So we are talking of this energy over here. That is E number one.